Everybody, good morning. It is Wednesday morning and it is a weigh-in day. So I want to let you know how I did. Now, you know, I keep track on my Weight Watcher app as well as on this handy dandy little visual that I made. Hello Kitty is always pointing to my losses here. And on this side is my gains. This is where I stayed stagnant, which actually was only like 1 week where I didn't lose anything. I started doing this in January of this year, 2020, and I said, you know what, I'm going to lose 15 in 2020, and I didn't give myself a deadline. I just said, just go ahead and go for it. This is what I'm trying to do. Be cognizant of it. And then when I get down to the bottom, I'm going to reassess how much more I need to lose, because I think I could probably lose about 10 more pounds at least. But, you know, I am a curvy girl and I like to have a little bit of that going on. That's okay with me. Hubby loves me no matter what. So I don't have to, you know, it's not like he, you know, doesn't want me to lose weight or he does want me to lose weight. He doesn't care either way. He loves me. So he just thinks I'm perfect. So I'm okay with that. So anyway, what happened last week? Okay, last week I went up 2.2. And I had to give myself some grace. You know, the whole world kind of turned upside down, and so there's a lot of stress going on. So I said, okay, Kat, just deal with it. The next day, after that weigh-in, after the plus 2.2, something felt different. So I got on the scale, and I thought, you know, I think my water's down. I think maybe I've lost a little inflammation or something overnight. And I did. I came down 0.8 overnight. That just goes to show you how much you can fluctuate due to, you know, inflammation and water and things like that. But what happened this week? After I lost that 0.8 the next day, I went down 3 pounds this week. I lost 3 pounds. So, and I see a number now that I haven't seen in over a year. Not since January 19th or January of last year. I have not seen a number way past that. I don't even remember when I've seen this number before, but you know, it's great. You know, I don't usually talk about the actual number. I tell you how much I lose and, you know, where I'm at, but because my husband watches these videos and he has never known how much I have weighed, and I'm not about to break that tradition with him. So anyway, that's that. So what did I do different this week that caused this? I don't know. I mean, I'm drinking a lot of water, obviously. That's like one of the best things you can do. I get plenty of sleep, as much as I can. In the evening, you know, at bedtime, I don't sleep like through the day or anything like that. But one thing that I've noticed is that I talked a little bit about the hunger fullness scale before. So when I eat, a lot of times I'll eat at a small table where I prepare food sometimes, and the chair that I will sit on, it has like a stool, right? And so I'll sit on the stool, which makes me kind of lean forward a little bit. Well, it bends in my stomach a little bit. And what I notice is when I sit that way, I can tell more easily, I can sense the fullness much sooner than if I were sitting straight up. And so what happens is I will reach a fullness point, which I would say on the hunger fullness scale is about a 6, almost a 6, 5 or 6. And I'll go, okay, I'm done. I'll put everything away, and then I get up. Well, turns out when I'm up straight, I ended up eating at, I want to say 3/4 full or so. And then of course I'll just have like a little coffee or some water or something like that, and it just kind of tops me off. But those times I eat that way on every meal, and I don't really have a snack between meals. If I do, it might be a piece of fruit usually, or in the evening it will be like half of the oatmeal that I saved from that morning that I didn't eat, and then I'll just like, you know, finish it that day. But that's it, you know. And so I think that's making a difference. I really do think that little bit of cutting here and there is really making a difference and really being in tune to that. And I really like that, because what I want to do eventually is one day not have to count points and to just go by the feeling, and to learn how to intuitively eat in a way that I can adjust to what my body needs, right? And that is exactly what I want for the long term down the road. And I'm learning that now. Another thing that I have to take under consideration is the fact that I've been under thyroid medication now for about 3 or 4 months, I think. Yeah, about 3 or 4 months. And that might be making an adjustment for me. And also, of course, I am using pellet therapy for bioidentical hormones. And that implant has been in there for a couple months, 2.5 to 3 months. As it is as well, that might be having some sort of adjustment as well. So anyway, those are things that I'm noticing that are going on. And in any case, another thing, and a big deal is that we don't go out to eat anymore, and we don't go through drive-thrus, and we don't go order food and have it delivered. We just eat home food all the time. That's all we do. And so I don't know. I mean, I know it's probably okay to have, food delivered and things like that. And then they say if you have any sort of, if you're worried about anybody touching your food or anything like that, you should microwave it for like 30 seconds and you should be fine. But honestly, to me, that's just a worry that I don't want to have to deal with, and an extra cost, right? Because I'm really trying to cut back on some things right now. Things are different, and I really am enjoying cooking at home, and we are really making that shift in mindset of eating at home, and that being our main source of where these things happen. You know what I mean? And so I think that is having a big influence on my weight. So it's all great. I just wanted to let you know where I was. I'm down 3 pounds this week. I'm very happy. I'm very proud of myself in that way, for making the adjustment and for being open to growing in ways that are going to benefit me and my family. I will see you the next time. Love you guys. Bye.